Alright, hello, we're back.
Hi, welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. This is Let's Play Final Fantasy VI.
Yes.
I'm Claire.
I'm Ryan.
And we're fighting we're going to fight
we're
a dragon.
Fighting a castle.
We're fighting a castle dragon. We're going to fight I've been told we're going to fight a dragon.
Yeah, we missed a dragon in the ancient castle that is in the cave underneath. I think this is the way.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go back into Kefka's tower place.
Is this the last dragon? I thought
this is the 6th dragon.
Where is 7th and 8th dragons?
They're in Kefka's tower.
It would make sense that he have some.
Yeah, he's just
dragons in his castle.
Is this not the way? I don't remember now. This doesn't feel like the way.
I honestly have no memory of this.
Also, you may be wondering, hey, why aren't you fighting anything? Because I have Mog in the party to make this go fast.
You should put on sprint shoes while you're at it.
I could do that, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do that. Swap that pod bracelet for some...
Mm-hmm.
I don't have extra sprint shoes.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Cool.
Well, alright.
I left everyone that had been equipped in their parties as equipped.
So you didn't have to re-equip them because that took like 8,000 years.
I just picked powerful characters and Mog.
That's cool.
To make this go quick. But then I immediately forgot the path to go. So that's fun.
It's okay. Still got this... Oh.
Maybe it's up here. No.
Wait, what? Oh, I forgot about you, computer again. My very best friend.
Is it back through here? How the fuck?
Give me a couple seconds here.
Yes, okay, this is the thing.
Oh, okay. It looks more like a cave, right?
Man, this is nice without battles.
It is. It's much more peaceful.
Yeah. I just wanted to make this a brisk run. So...
I thought that Bravely Default was the first game that gave you that option, but it looks like maybe there are other Final Fantasy or other RPGs that did that too.
Has there been a no encounters item in a previous Final Fantasy?
Not that I'm aware of. Do you remember any?
I don't. I wouldn't be surprised if there was and we just like missed it or don't remember.
I mean, that's possible.
I'm already...
I guess an item is also different than enabling it in the system.
Yeah.
Interface.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a huge difference, but it's interesting that the items give you like that kind of meta quality of life.
Yeah. I don't
remember where the dragon is.
I don't remember the way.
I will go, though I do not know the way.
Oh. I remember that. I know that one.
Yeah, that's
found it.
That's from a film.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Citizen Kane. That's what he says right before he drops his snow globe.
I didn't bother to change the menu color. Sorry.
Whatever. Ryan's been in the middle of like crunch hell.
I have today is the day that marks I have worked 14 days in a row.
So good. That's
and 11 of those days were 10-hour days.
Yipes.
Which really, it's not a 10-hour day because we have to have 2 lunches, so it's an 11-hour day, and then the fact that my round trip is an hour means it's more like a 12-hour day. So I usually get home, and I have 3 hours to myself.
That's gross. Are you getting overtime?
Yes.
That's nice.
The time card I put in today was for 68.5 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty bomb.
For this week.
That's awesome.
So yeah, money, just no time to spend it. I don't know where this dragon is. Oh, I think it's
this.
Is
having breakfast?
There's like a bookshelf here, and like you gotta fuck with it or something.
What?
Someone said something about bookshelf.
Why would the dragon be in a bookshelf?
He's a book dragon, book elemental dragon.
Blow-metzel, a book. Is this our first? Is this our first post Trump election?
I think so.
LP.
Yeah, I think we
Wow.
We were not able to record since then.
We're recording in a new world.
Yeah, welcome to Trump's America.
Also, this is being recorded on Sunday, which is Trans Day of Remembrance.
Yes. Remember it. I don't know where this is. I'm going to look at a map.
Okay.
In the meantime, please continue.
Oh, yeah. I'm very tired.
Why?
Anyway,
what the fuck?
Ryan's looking for the dragon.
I'm looking for this dumbass dragon.
Yeah. This is a day to remember trans folks that have been murdered and suicided, which is largely trans women of color. So, as many folks that I am friends with have pointed out, oh, that's very awkward.
Here's some fucking
Hot
dragon warrior bullshit.
Yeah,
we got a clue about this like forever ago about a certain number of
Whatever.
steps down from the throne. Thanks, game. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, hey, there he is. Did they always have an overworld sprite like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what? Glad you brought Go-Go. Feels good.
Blue dragon.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
I'll accept that. Looks a little... Oh, it's a water dragon.
Yeah, my audio's still kind of loud in my ear.
I can drop it down.
Drop that for me.
Yes, I can.
Preach that, yo.
Drop it down.
That's
Real
perfect.
low like that. For you.
Drop it down real low like that.
Drop it down real low like that.
No, we're just gonna.
I think that's...
it.
it's Black Pack.
Is what?
It's Black Pack. They're a Miami-based group.
I'm gonna switch my earbud here.
It's Black Pack.
Splack Pack?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
They're known for some of their songs are Shake That Ass, Bitch.
Excuse me.
Scrub the Ground.
With that ass?
Presumably. Or
Goodness
other body
gracious.
parts, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't call it booty bass for nothing.
It was all about that booty.
I mean, it was Scrub the Floor. Scrub the Ground. I can't remember. Anyway, Black Pack is free. Oh, you know, they're a band. Have I talked about Latrim?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I figured.
I know that name, and I wouldn't know it outside of this
Oh, we
context.
just wrecked this dragon.
Yeah, it turns out blue dragon, weak to lightning.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Especially when you, like, double cast it. And,
The
like,
water.
Everyone has bolt 3.
Did you eat? That's very nice. Okay, well, that was totally worth it.
Yeah, 2 dragons left. I mean, that's a pretty quick little jaunt.
Okay.
I'm
well,
gonna double check what Choco said about what we have left to do real quick, but keep talking to me.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't cutting nothing because we ain't got fucking time to just not.
It's true, we don't. Well, let me find something to... I watched some films. I've got that to talk about, I guess. It's just been... I don't know. It's been a very emotional,
Oh, hey.
difficult
It's the queen.
time. Even the queen was turned to stone. A tear comes from the stone. The Magicite Odin gains a level
Wait, what?
and becomes the Magicite Raiden.
What?
What?
That's dope as fuck.
Um,
I need to know all about
Cool.
this now.
yeah, can you explain what is going on here?
I cannot. Slices through enemies still.
Okay.
But now he learns quick. What did he learn before?
I thought it was like one of the big spells.
It might have been. But
Well,
quick,
not-
in our experience, has also been one of the big ones.
What does Quick do?
It like stops the battle for everyone but you, and you take like 4 turns.
Oh,
in a
it's
row.
the mech killer.
At least that's the one it was in
5.
5. Yeah,
That's the one that is like the game breaker.
it just stops time.
Thank you, Stone Woman.
I mean, whatever. If I lost Ultimate or something, I no longer care.
We want to get to the end of Final
I want to
Fantasy
end this
VI.
game.
We want to
Yeah.
end it.
I want to end it all.
Uh,
So it's been an emotionally difficult time.
it has been an emotionally difficult time.
Why is that? What's happening?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's an invalid question to ask if there's a specific impetus.
Well, I'm talking about our post-Trump world, and also lots of folks in my life are just not in the best places right now. That is all. I mean,
I see.
It's not helping the collective psyche. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's depressing. I don't know what else to say.
I think it is... I don't know. It is obviously bad, but it is also just like a sort of thing where you have to take stock of what you can do and what you can't do, and what you can't do is just like given to despair, so you kind of have to try to do anything you can to, you know, keep yourself going, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Not just, it's like, again, it reminds me, I always go back to this, but it reminds me of like disaster coverage. You can't just like sit in that loop all the time, you know what I mean? And like,
yes.
So that's part of what I feel like stuff like Let's Play brings to the table, is that it allows people to have an escape.
Yeah, absolutely. My friend Nathan wrote something about this, about continuing film reviews and how it's important and necessary to have those sorts of things, for people to keep using their voices and to keep making things and staying involved. And I didn't mean it from. I mean, I just deal with depression in general, but it's just been. It's like more care issues for just some folks in my life that can be kind of difficult. You know?
Mm-hmm.
People are trying. If anything, I feel like it has mobilized people a little bit more out of defiance.
Yeah, I mean, you see that in the news.
Yeah.
Pretty regularly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know, I'm really tired and not articulate enough, I think, to articulate.
Is it here? Oh, yeah, it's here.
It's a cool sun spiral. Land in the orifice at the top of the tower.
I'm gonna go in that hole.
Jump in that hole.
Alright, I don't really remember how we had people split up, but I know that the people that don't have summons, except for Gogo,
check it out, yeah,
are not going to be in a party. I wish I had more, like, updates, re, like, anything media, but like I said, I've had 3 hours of free time a day.
You've been doing it. I can give some film stuff if anyone cares. I've watched more films by women. That's one of my main projects right now. I think I've talked about. I watched some that I really liked. I think I talked about Boy Meets Girl before, but I watched Girlhood, which is a movie about like this black French girl, and kind of like it's kind of divided into multiple acts, but it's kind of a growing up story, but it's complicated, but it was really beautiful. And there's this probably like one of the best sequences I think I've seen like in a really long time. I love music and movies if it's used well. And there's a scene where this entire group of friends just sings and like lip syncs and dances to Rihanna's Diamonds in the Sky. And it's just kind of this like really wonderful moment of like femme friendship, and it's like tinged with sadness, but it's also very triumphant and cool. And Girlhood, I think, is on Netflix, so you should watch it. I also watched a movie called The Fits, which is another lady-directed movie about primarily about black girls at this like after-school program in a dance group, and they start being afflicted by this like strange contagion that makes them have like these like epileptic fits. But it's like a weird, like no one can explain it, and it's not quite clear what's happening to them, like if it's like some sort of hysteria, or if they're having like visions, or if it's an illness, or like, but it's kind of connected to adolescence and growing up and like what that means for your body and in your place in space and time, because this community center where they're all hanging out is kind of like this place between school and home, and it's the only place that the movie takes place, but it's kind of like this liminal zone.
Did you ever spend any time in like a community center like that?
Did you?
I had an after-school program when I was in middle school, but like that's about it. It was just for kids whose parents weren't like able to come pick them up.
That's kind of what this was like.
But it was just at the school.
Yeah, this was like I didn't really have anything like that.
Battle power? Question marks.
Ooh, fixed dice, huh? I also watched this movie called Darkness on the Edge of Town. It's like an Irish revenge thriller, but again, the two female leads, kind of like lesbian undertones. It's pretty much everything I love. Very bleak, kind of like a neo-noir western. There's this movie called Kill List that it really reminded me of. This like British folk horror that was kind of mixed with like crime, and this one didn't really have anything supernatural in it, but it kind of felt like this take on genre movies from the past. It was really cool. The main girl is like a sniper who like goes on revenge after someone kills her sister. It's like revenge quest.
It's Victor.
Is this a dragon?
Doesn't.
Or just a regular old Vector?
I think it's just a regular ass Vector.
I don't really have any. Yeah, I don't know. I've been struggling a lot with like not with writing and stuff lately. Your numbers were behind him.
Yeah, that's what we in the biz call a bug.
Is that right?
Yeah. Wait, what is happening? I don't understand this.
He's a Vector, right?
Also, I still have this fucking PS4 controller. What is happening? I'm ready for this.
Oh, you beat him,
Okay. I don't understand what happened.
The numbers just got a little jumbly.
But there were also, like, many of him somehow?
Oh, maybe that's part of his deal.
That's weird.
It's like 8 Vectors. This map looks very confusing to navigate.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Okay.
At first it looked terrible, and then
Evil Oscar!
Oh no!
Oh.
Fuck off with this.
Okay.
I'm not dealing with this.
That's a really great name for the Marlboro, though. And these are really kicking Marlboro sprites.
They do look good, but I'm just not fucking dealing with 3 bad breath idiots. Like, get the fuck out.
No.
Can I run? Can I ever run, please? Could I possibly
Brian,
please run?
They're giant tentacle monsters. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, when each party member has to run individually. That's not good.
Such a great system. Loving it.
Hashtag I'm loving it.
McNaldo?
Hashtag McNaldo.
Ronaldo.
McNaldo. Ronaldo. You heard it here first. I wish I could talk about anything I'm working on, but I can't. I want to, so I could have something to say. I just fucking can't. What I can tell you is that I can tell you some other things. Raising P by a quarter. Really?
Huh.
Terra and Celis only.
Cool.
It's probably pretty good.
Tell us what you got. What do you got?
Okay, so we take 2 meals a day.
Uh-huh.
Our dinners are catered, which is nice.
That's awesome.
But usually during our meal, we eat and then we immediately jump into some kind of Blizzard game because they have the most consistent multiplayer of anything.
Okay.
And so after BlizzCon, they were doing a thing where if you played enough rounds of Heroes of the Storm, you'd get like a Genji skin in Overwatch. And so we all did that. And so now we all have that Genji skin. Now we're all playing Overwatch. And it's kind of interesting because our group is very split with skill level. To where some people literally bought the game to play with the team.
Oh, wow.
And then other people have played enough to prestige. So, like, we have this really bizarre mix. Like, well, I guess only one person has played enough to prestige, but, like, the rest of us have played a good amount.
Sure.
And so, like... Oh, we can go down. What
Toilets. You're in a cell, Ryan.
What is this?
It's a prison. Filled with dragons.
Apparently.
Ooh, look at this.
Chemophyte and Retainer? Oh my god.
Those are really cool sprites. That's a little Gilgamesh-y up there. Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. But, and so, like, we have these games, because we're playing in a group, Overwatch wants you to play, like, with other groups of the same size. So if you go in with a group of 6, it's going to try to pair you
with a group of 6.
With a group of 6. And so we keep running into these problems where we're a group of 6 that some of us are good and some of us are terrible, and we keep running into groups of 6 where they've all prestige twice. And so we're just getting, like, utterly steamrolled. It's really tragic. But it's fun. It's a really, like, it'd be easy to think that because I have to work so much that it would make me unhappy, or that, like, I would not be having a good time.
Right.
But I both like my work, and I also have a really good time with the people I work with, and we do a lot of fun things. Oh man, Dark Force is that palette.
That's such a good sprite, honestly.
It's a good sprite for sure.
I'm okay with it. That's nice though. So do you like play on dinner?
Yeah, we play on lunch and we play on dinner.
Nice.
I've been getting a lot of play of the games on our teams though. Like, even with a guy that's prestige before and has many more hours in.
High five.
I'm still getting that diva action going.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Have you played Sombra?
I played her a little bit. I played. There's also the new arcade mode.
I haven't even patched yet.
So with the arcade mode, there's a whole bunch of new things that you can do, and one of them is 1v1 random heroes.
Oh, that's scary.
And it's whoever wins 5 rounds of that, and you have the same hero both times, every time. So like
weird.
It starts right, and you'll both get like Hanzo, and so you have to kill the other person, and both of you are Hanzo. And then if you win, you go on to the next round. If you lose, you go on to the next round. And once someone has won 5 times, they're the winner of the overall thing.
Okay.
And so that's an interesting way to learn heroes that you never actually use.
Yeah.
And so it does have value there. It's also a good way to settle disputes in the office. So that's nice.
I suppose that's true.
And then this is some bullshit. When these guys die, they just kill one of your team. Anyway.
Retainers of the Dark Forest.
The nice thing about arcade mode, though, is that it's a consistent way to get extra packs, because every week, if you play enough, you can get 3 packs a week just by playing arcade stuff.
Wait, packs of what?
Loot boxes, yeah, sorry. They're not
that's okay, I was thinking cards.
I think of them like magic.
Oh, no, that makes sense. That's really awesome, though.
What the?
I really haven't played that.
I'm fucking off with this. This is terrible.
Yeah, no worries.
I wish all 3 of my squads could have a mod, so I could just run away from everything all the time.